Hello yogis, come to the top of your mat with your big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. Begin to slow your breath down. Take nice deep inhales and exhales through your nose. And perhaps just set your intention for your practice today. Maybe you'd like to dedicate your practice to yourself or to someone in need, or just to a characteristic you want more of in your life, such as love, happiness, or peace. And just hold on to this intention as you flow with your breath. Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips, bring your hands outside your feet. Let the crown of your head fall toward your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hug your belly in, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach your arms up and out and bring your gaze all the way back up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, hug your belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the floor or your shins. Exhale, bend your knees, step back to plank. You can lower halfway or all the way down. Keep your elbows in. Inhale to upward facing dog or baby cobra. Broaden through your collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can always pedal your feet out here for this first one if that feels good for you. Or just take a static downward facing dog, your choice. Feet are hip width distance apart. Fingers spread wide. And just imagine you're in a nice inverted V position here. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Come to a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, step back to plank, lower halfway or all the way, keep your elbows in by your ribs. Inhale to your upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full belly breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your plank, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and down by your side. Inhale, reach up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back. Flow through Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank, your choice of how you want to get there. We'll meet in our downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, bring your gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and down by your side. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, sit your hips back, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can always skip it, stepping straight to down dog or child's pose, your choice. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, flex your foot, square your hip. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one, ground through the outer edge of your left foot. Bend your right knee. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Open up your chest, bring your gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior, bring your right shoulder to the inside of your thigh. The crown of your head drops toward the floor. Keep bending your right knee 90 degrees. Inhale, rise back to warrior one. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping straight to down dog, your choice. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Open your chest, bring your gaze up. Exhale, humble warrior. Bring the left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, rise back to warrior one. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, your choice. And take a few breaths in down dog. You can always take a child's pose instead. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way to standing. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or skip it. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, airplane. Come into standing splits. Reach your hands down to the ground. Keep squaring your hip. You can stay here or play with 5 handstand hops, coming up onto your right toes, and maybe just finding a little bit of hang time. 5 little hops, or standing splits. And slowly come back down if you're in the hops. Bend your right knee, step back with the left foot. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, take your flow, your vinyasa, or skip it, coming straight to down dog, your choice. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, knee to 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 chest. Exhale, airplane. Standing splits. Keep flexing through your right foot. You can stay here. Take those handstand hops coming onto your left toes. Keep flexing through the right foot. And maybe just take 5 hops, or you can stick with standing splits. Bend your left knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Send the right leg back. Reach your arms up. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, going straight to down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana or skip it. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Bend your knee, open your hip. You can stay here or flip your dog for a wild thing, bringing your right foot to the outside of your mat, reaching your right arm toward the front of the room. Inhale, come back to your 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Bend your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend your right knee, plant your left hand, extend your right hand up toward the ceiling for a twist. We're going to transition into side plank. Either step the right foot to stack on top of the left ankle or take your first 2 fingers and thumb around your right big toe and sweep that right leg up toward the sky. Slowly release the foot. Keep the right leg lifted if you'd like for a 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay right here or flip your dog coming into wild thing. Keep sending your hips up toward the sky. Inhale back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend your left knee, plant your right hand, sweep your left arm up toward the sky. Come into your side plank. You can hook the fingers around your left big toe or just stack the left ankle on top of the right, your choice. And take that one-legged chaturanga if you'd like, hovering that left leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing. We'll come into tree pose. So bend into your right knee. You can bring that foot to the outside of the calf or to the upper thigh. Just avoid placing it on your knee. Bring your hands to your heart. Hug your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers in front of your shin. Or if you're more flexible, you can hook your first two fingers and thumb around your right big toe and then straighten out your right leg. Slowly bring the right leg out to the side. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center, switch hands and gaze over your right fingers. Nice little twist. Come back to center, grip the big toe with your right hand again, and then bring your leg out to the side and tilt forward. This is challenging. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, rise back up. Release your foot, hold for a few breaths, and release. We'll switch sides. Ground through the right foot this time, and take your left foot into tree pose, your variation, placing the foot outside the calf or to your upper thigh. Your hands can be at your heart. Hug your left knee into your chest. Stay here, or you can take the left big toe with the left hand and extend your left leg out. Your right hand's on your hip. Take your left foot out to the side, maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center, switch hands. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder, twist. Inhale, back to center, grip the big toe with the left hand, and then tilt forward, taking the left foot out to the side, hug the belly in. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, release the foot, hold the leg up. And slowly release, shake it out. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, stepping to down dog, your choice. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, eagle pose. Bring the left foot to wrap around. Your left arm comes under the right. Keep your eagle arms come into warrior 3. Extend your left leg back. Bend into your right knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, humble warrior with eagle arms. Right shoulder to the inside of your right thigh. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Gaze over your right middle finger. If you glance down, you should still be able to see your right big toe. Inhale, reverse warrior, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your right fingertips toward the front of your room. Bring your right hand to your shin or a block. Maybe the floor. Gaze up toward your left thumb or straight in front of you if that strains your neck. Come into Ardha Chandrasana. Slowly bend the right knee. Stack the right fingertips right under your shoulder. Left hand is on your hip or extending up toward the sky. Inhale, bend back into your right knee for warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, take a flow or skip it. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, eagle pose. Wrap your right ankle on top of the left. Bring your right arm underneath. Keep your eagle arms, warrior 3. Extend your right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 1. Keep your eagle arms. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Bring your right hand to your hip, bend into your left knee. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Stack the left shoulder over the left fingertips. Lift your right leg up. Maybe keep your hand on your hip or extend your right arm toward the sky. Inhale, bend back into your left knee. Warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, take your flow or skip it. And come into Malasana. Either hop to Malasana or you can step to Malasana. The top of your mat. Bring your feet as wide as your mat, toes out. Bring your hands to your heart. And bring your right hand in front of your right knee. Sweep your left arm up. Stay here or take a bind, reaching the left hand back behind you, clasping your fingertips together and gazing up over your left shoulder. Inhale, release the bind. Exhale, come to center. Inhale. Exhale, left arm comes in front. Reach your right arm up. Stay here, come into your bind. Slowly inhale, release. Exhale, back to center. You can stay here in Malasana or play with Bakasana, crow pose. Bringing your knees towards your armpits, stacking your knees on your triceps, gazing forward with Chaturanga arms. Maybe the feet come up off the ground. And if jumping back is part of your practice, feel free to jump back into Chaturanga, shooting the feet back. We'll all meet in our downward facing dog wherever you're at. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise to warrior one. Exhale, come forward, sweep your palms up toward the sky. The crown of the head is in a straight line with your back foot. Keep your belly engaged. Inhale, standing splits, reach your arms to the ground, send your left leg up. Keep flexing through the left foot. Bend your right knee, will come all the way down to a seated position for a twist. Hug your right knee into your chest, bring your right hand behind you. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Exhale, twist, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release, straighten your right leg. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, reach toward your right foot and drop your forehead toward your shin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Plant your left foot. Lift the right leg up. Come into standing splits with the left foot on the bottom. Inhale. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Send the right foot back. Inhale, rise to crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist. Bring your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Your gaze is up over your left shoulder. Slowly lower your back knee to the ground. Keep the twist. Inhale, sweep your arms up for low lunge. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open your heart for a little back bend for a couple of breaths. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half splits. Take a couple of breaths here. You can stick with half splits or come into full Hanumanasana if that's part of your practice. You can always use blocks on either side if you'd like, or just stick with that half split variation. Inhale, slowly make your way out, coming back into low lunge. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, coming straight to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, plant your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bring your torso forward, bring the palms toward the sky. Nice straight line from the crown of your head to the sole of your right foot. Inhale, standing splits, flex through your right foot. Bend your left knee, come all the way to the ground for a seated twist. Hug your left knee into your chest. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. And exhale, twist. Gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Straighten your left leg. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your forehead toward your shin. Inhale, look forward. Plant your right foot on the ground. Lift the left leg. Come into standing splits. Extend the left leg up. Bend into your right knee for crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist. Bring your left elbow outside the right thigh. Your gaze is up over your right shoulder. Slowly lower your back knee to the ground. Keep the twist. Inhale, reach your arms up for low lunge. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Inhale, open your chest for a couple of breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half splits. Straighten your right leg. Stay here or come into your full splits, your choice. Slowly make your way back to low lunge, and then take your flow or skip it, stepping to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, pigeon pose. Bring your right heel outside your left hip, or if you're more flexible, you can bring your right shin parallel, flexing through your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, come down to your elbows, or bring your forehead all the way to your mat, your choice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, crawl your fingertips back. Come into double pigeon. Sweep that left leg around and stack your left ankle on your right knee. Both shins should be lined up with one another. If you glance down, you should see a triangle between your thighs. You can stay here on your fingertips, or you can come forward, bringing your elbows down to the floor, or maybe just reaching your fingertips forward. Slowly come back up. Take that left heel outside your hip. Bring the right foot to the inner thigh for a quad stretch. If this bothers your knee at all, back off. Otherwise, you can begin to lower back, down onto your elbows, or maybe onto the floor. If your left knee starts to pop up off your mat, back out of the pose. Inhale, slowly press your way up, take your time. Come into a tabletop position, maybe just take a few wiggles from side to side. And then make your way back to your downward facing dog. Stay here or take a flow, inhaling to plank. Exhale halfway or all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, pigeon pose. Either bring the left heel to the outside of your right hip, or bring that left shin parallel, flexing your left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down to your elbows, or bring your forehead down to your mat, your choice. Inhale, slowly crawl your fingertips back. Exhale, double pigeon, sweep the right foot around, stack your right ankle on the left knee. Nice triangle between the thighs. You can either sit up nice and tall or begin to fold forward. Make sure that both feet are flexed here to protect your ankles. Inhale, slowly come up. Bring the right heel outside your right hip. Bring your left foot to your inner thigh. Stay here or you can begin to make your way back, again, as long as there's no tension in your knee. And if that right knee begins to pop up off your mat, back out of the posture. Inhale, slowly press your way back up. Come into that tabletop position and just rock from side to side. Come back into down dog. We're going to make our way into our inversion practice. So you can take any inversion you'd like, headstand, handstand, Mayurasana. I'm just going to demo headstand here, and I'm actually going to show you against the wall how you can practice headstand with your belly to your wall. You should be pressing so much out of your shoulders in headstand that you can actually pick your head up off the ground. So this L variation, you put both feet on the wall, hug your belly in, and maybe just lift one leg up, keep the core engaged, lower it back down, and then you can switch sides. When I do my headstand in the middle of the room, I like to press up either in a pike or a straddle so that I'm really engaging the core. Measure the distance by grabbing the elbows, cupping my hands, lifting my hips, and then straddling or piking up, keeping the core engaged. Wherever you're at, slowly lower back down and take a child's pose, knees together, palms toward the sky. Rest your forehead on your mat. Inhale, press up to tabletop. Take Gomukhasana across the right knee in front of the left. Sit back so the knees are stacked. Take peace fingers around big toes. You can stay sitting up or inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, switch sides, stack your left knee on top of the right. Maybe take your toes with your peace fingers and thumb, sitting up tall, or if you'd like, you can fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, straighten both legs, flex your feet, sit up nice and tall, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You can always have a slight bend in your knees if that helps you in this posture. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. We'll roll all the way onto our backs. Set yourself up for bridge pose. Bring your heels in toward your bum. Plant your hands outside your hips. Keep the back of your head planted firmly into your mat. Inhale, press your hips up toward the sky. Maybe interlace your fingers underneath you if that's part of your practice. And slowly lower down and bring your feet as wide as your mat. Allow your knees to knock in toward one another. Next bridge pose, you can stick with the bridge pose or take full wheel. We didn't do a whole lot of shoulder openers today, so only take wheel pose if you know that your body is ready for it. So your choice, either stick with bridge. If you're taking full wheel, you're going to plant your hands outside your ears. Inhale, lift up onto the crown of your head. Exhale, press your arms straight. If you're in full wheel, to lower back down nice and slow, come back to the crown of your head, bend the elbows, and then bring your chin to your chest, lower down. Extend your arms and legs straight for a few breaths, just nice, tall stretch. And then hug your right knee into your chest, flex the right foot, keep the left leg extended, left foot is flexed, stay here, or straighten your right leg. Interlace your hands behind your hamstring or your calf if you're more flexible. Half happy baby, interlace your fingers on the bottom of your foot, bend your right knee to the outside of your right ribs. And then come into a twist, either with the knee bent or straight. Your gaze is over your right shoulder. Inhale, hug your right knee back into your chest. Exhale, release, switch sides. Inhale, hug your left knee into the chest this time. Stay here or extend your left leg up toward the sky, interlacing your fingers behind your calf or hamstring. Half happy baby, bend your left knee 90 degrees and pull the knee to the outside of your left ribs. With your left knee bent or straight, come into your twist, bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, hug your left knee back into your chest. Exhale, release. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, palms toward the sky. Close your eyes. And then bring your feet as wide as your mat. Allow your knees to fall in toward one another for a little bit of a counter stretch. And then you can stay in this position or take traditional Shavasana. straightening one leg and then the other, allowing your feet to naturally roll out. Turn your palms toward the sky. Feel the earth supporting your body. And know that you have nowhere else to be but in this moment. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And perhaps reach your arms up and point your toes for a full body stretch. Gently hug your knees into your chest. Maybe just take a couple of rocks from side to side to massage out your low back. And then roll onto either side in the fetal position for a couple of breaths, using your arm as a pillow. And then gently press your way back to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for coming to your practice today. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste.